there, gorgeous human. I'm back with my sunflowers, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 6 times when listening to my intuition was such a powerful thing. Like, it changed my life into a positive direction. And even though in those moments my intuitions did not make sense to me, like I was like, what the hell? And the way also my intuition was guiding me was not normal. Okay, it wasn't like that I'm journaling or praying and that's when I'm receiving the guidance. It was like when I'm just walking and I'm just out of college and I'm just walking to my home, and suddenly there is this hit. Okay, you need to stop talking to them, you need to stop hanging out with them, or you gotta make this change in your diet and things like that. So I'm going to talk about 6 things. Like, I have been living on my intuition with the guidance, okay, because in my intuition, my this psychic powers have been my source of guidance. Because I am a Pisces, my sun is in Pisces, my ascendant is in Pisces, and like so much of my chart is in Pisces, and Pisces are like, they live in another realm. I'm fish. So yeah, so I'm like that. And I generally, like, the logical work, logical thinking is so not. I do logical stuff with a very intuitive and flowy way. It's just my way, and a lot of us who are very psychic and intuitive, we can relate to that. So let's talk about it. By the way, how are these sunflowers? Let me know in the comments below. Now, first time when, like, first incident that I'm going to be sharing with you is in 2017, when my intuition, 2019, when my intuition told me to leave dairy, like stop eating dairy, and I didn't understand why. And it wasn't like that I was listening to different people talking about not eating dairy. At that time I was not even like, now I know veganism and other things that people follow. Now I am aware of them, but back then, no, not at all. None of it was my nothing was in my consciousness. But somehow it just, my intuition told me that you gotta stop eating dairy. And at that time it told me, my intuition, then I was like, why is it telling me? So I was like, maybe it's because I'm spending too much money eating on, like, eating pizzas and burgers and like chocolates. And at that time, like, if you meet anyone, like if you were to ask anybody who knew me back then, oh my god, I was like living on, oh my god, I was on a sugar rush and a dairy rush. Like, I was living on that. Like, every single meal would consist of so much cheeses, so much of sugar, like unexplainable amounts of sugar I was eating. And wait, let me sit properly. I'm really loving talking about it. So much amount of sugar I was eating every day, it was ridiculous. And when my intuition told me to do that, I was like, cool, I'm gonna do it. But at that time I did not understand why. And then now when I look back and connect dots, now because I'm deep into ancestral healing and all, and my ancestors, in my ancestral and bloodline, people used to keep cows, buffaloes, and just take their milk, and they will not treat animal as like beings. They will just treat animals as a machine to give them milk. And when the cow is done with like giving the milk, they'll just give it away to anybody. And the calf, the baby of the cow and baby of the buffalo, they will not get enough milk. The animals were not treated respectfully, kindly, lovingly. Okay, so when I turned vegan, like, my intuition was guiding me. It's my way of clearing the karma from my ancestral line. So one was that, and second was, start taking shower from the flowers. Oh my god, wow, Usually when I'm on my periods, that's when I was intuitively guided to just keeping like flowers around is so beautiful, but taking shower from them, like just boiling, putting some roses and some jasmine flowers in the water, boiling them, and then putting that water and mixing it into the cold water, and then taking shower, or hot, however I like. Taking shower from the flower was such a powerful way, because it just clears away the energy, and there's some power, like if flower power is real, guys. It's very real. And it connects me so much, such a magical energy. You gotta do it, you gotta try it for yourself to know, and if you do, let me know, okay? And number three, my intuition told me to stop hanging out with my best friends, okay? And that time they were the only people I know, and I was told to just let go of everybody that I knew, okay? And I was like, what is happening? I didn't understand at that time, but at the same time, I had so much love for them. I had so much love for these people, and at that time I didn't understand, why am I being asked to let go of them? Why am I being asked to not hang out with them, to not keep in touch with them all of a sudden? Because if all of a sudden someone does that to us, it's not even okay, but I was asked to do that. And now when I look back, I was asked to do that because those people, like the people that I was hanging out with, they're constantly having casual sexes all the time, and doing so much drugs. Like when I was around them, I was not even able to indulge in my creativity, because I'm constantly high. The 5 people that we surround ourselves with, we literally become them. We become them. It's ridiculous how much truth this statement holds, and this analogy holds. The 5 people that we surround ourselves with, we hang out with, we are closest to, we become like them. So I let go of all of them. It was hard. It is still hard, because I still have love for them, but they were not right people for me. I always say, feel your feelings, but still do the right thing. So I do feel my feelings, but I don't go back, even though I want to. People can have a lot of different effects, and then magic happened when I did let go of them. My creativity started to blossom. I had so much of time to feel my feelings, to heal, to indulge in my creativity, to nurture it. If you go back to every single video of mine, or you go back to my pictures on Instagram, I have changed drastically. If I was still hanging out with those people, I would not be feeling comfortable in following my creativity, because I would always be worried, like, oh, what are they thinking of me? What are they like? And I'm not saying they were bad people. Of course, during this time they may have also evolved, and it is not about me saying that someone is bad or someone is wrong. It's just at that time of the journey, they were not evolved enough. Maybe right now they are evolved enough. They may have learned better ways of being, and nothing against them. I pray may they be so well and guided in their life. And I miss my best friend, though. It was really hard letting her go. Really, really hard. Okay. Anyway, and number 4th time that following my intuition that really transformed my life into a positive direction was me just having this epiphany that I need to get colors and start painting. And I started to paint in a very, like, I'm just out of my college. There's so much pressure to find a job, and I have no, I should be finding a job, but what I was doing was painting. And I had no answers to what am I going to tell my parents. I was not living at home. So of course they were asking, like, hey, what are you doing? No, if you're not doing anything, so come back and all of that. So that pressure was there. But I was still just painting. My intuition just guided me to get paintbrush and start and like drawing book and just start painting. And I was just following that that nudge, and then I was guided to start clicking the pictures of the sky and start painting them. And I did that. I started to click pictures and started to paint it, even though like someone I knew, she like that person did mock me, saying, you know, what are you even doing, like you're just copying stuff and not creating of anything of your own. That was very harsh at that time, but bless her, God bless her. You know, sometimes when even I was not creatively open, I would say stuff to people. But anyway, I just kept persevering regardless of what people were saying and thinking about me, regardless of what my mind was even telling me. And just because of my painting, our creativity heals. It fucking heals. Creativity brings power into our lives. Creativity brings prosperity into our lives. Creativity frees us from our fear, frees us from the patterns of scarcity, of lack, and of shame. Creativity, wow, I'm so glad that I started to do that. And fifth thing that I did was, there are plenty of books I have bought in my life. Okay, plenty. I was a journalism student, so there was a lot of politics books, and you know, different kind of politics from, I don't know, I don't even know. And I bought all of them. I was surrounded by them. But The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and Autobiography of Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda ji. Wait, let me show it to you. You know, and Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. These books, and The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, I read them. Like, I read Alchemist probably 9 times. I read Artist's Way 3 to 4 times, and I'm going to still keep on reading it. I read Autobiography of, I don't even remember how many times. I still, like, in a week I would read one chapter, but I have read the entire book like 3 times full, you know. And which else book I was talking? The Magic. Oh yeah, Magic also 3-4 times. So I was just guided to keep rereading these books, and I'm super grateful that I did that. And yeah, because these books have such a positive impact on my life. Whoa, and this book, man, this is so powerful. Paramahansa Yogananda ji, it's living. Like, these books are living, you know. And when I said that you gotta 5 people that you hang out with, you become like them. If you do not have those really good people in your life, you surround yourself with good books, you read them, and you surround yourself these people through their courses. You know, courses, books is also being in their energy. So watching their videos, it's a very good energy. And number 6 time that my intuition really powerfully transformed my life was clothes. Going towards my intuition, like wherever my intuition was leading me to get the clothes, you know, the kind of clothes. Because for everyone the path is different. People have been told that, you know, going towards clothes is too materialistic, it's not spiritual. But it is very spiritual, because clothes aligns you with the identity. And I have seen it and tried and experimented. And the kind of clothes that I wear, the kind of clothes my inner child and my intuition wanted me to wear, it's not something good. In fact, by going towards clothes and trying different clothes, my judgment went away. because I was like, because I know myself. Okay, so regardless of what I'm wearing, I'm not becoming that person. Like, I'm not that person. At the same time, I do feel like a fairy when I'm wearing a pretty colored dress and a bow and all of that and sparkly stuff. But at the same time, I do know the core of me. So if someone is wearing something, I don't judge them as something. All I see is that they are being brave enough to follow their intuition. They are being brave enough to do something different that their intuition is leading them to. I just see bravery, nothing else. Okay. And yeah, other times there have been plenty of times where my intuition has, like me getting a ring light. It was my sister's marriage and I could have bought in the clothes, but I saw that opportunity, like, you know what, now I can, through this money I can get a ring light. So I did, like, purchase a very inexpensive clothes, but got saved the half of the money and got a ring light, and now I'm making YouTube videos. At that time I didn't understand why am I being guided to get the ring light, so I did. And other time was I was guided to get courses from this amazing mentor of mine, and I was like, before this I bought one course from somebody and that turned out that wasn't a good experience for me. So I could have thought, like, okay, I'm not getting any courses, I'm not getting any sessions from anybody now. But my intuition was so clear and loud and at the same time very subtle. So I just followed into it. If I would have still been believing, like, you know what, people are not fair, people are not true, they're just selling stupid stuff, all of that, I wouldn't have gotten the information and the wisdom and such a powerful energy that I got from buying those courses, because the wisdom that she shared was really powerful. So I'm grateful that despite all of my fears, I did got those courses, and despite the bad experience prior to that. And there's so many times, I'll keep sharing, but our intuition is our superpower. I have a free guided meditation, please get it. It's called Heal Your Life, and I also have my one-on-one sessions. You can get them in my link below, like in the description. And I have super powerful painting. I am going to be selling the print of it, canvas print of it, not the real piece of it right now. I was thinking of sell the real piece, but I want to get it into exhibition and all of that. So I want to keep that. But good quality canvas print will be so powerful. It says taking a leap of faith on myself, and I'm still working on this one. This one says God's goodness, God's prosperity, God's ease flows effortlessly in every single area of my life. I'm still working on it. And I have I am safe, I'm supported frequency as well on my website. You can go check it out, it's in the link. Thank you for being here. Let me know how your intuition saved your life, or oh, so many times my intuition have also saved me from some not so good partners. I'll let you know in another video, okay? But let me know how your intuition has served you in your life. I really am very interested to know. So I love you, I'm here for you. Let me know. Comment down below if there are any other topics you want me to cover in my upcoming videos.